Hello you guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go do it right now and then click the bell so that you're notified whenever we post a new video. A few months ago, we went on our first ever cruise with Carnival Cruise
Lines.
Yes. And we loved it. We had never gone on a cruise before because we kind of thought it was like what old people do. Yeah. You know, when you can't travel as easily, so you get on a boat and they do the work for you. But we actually had a really, really good time. We learned some things that we thought would be interesting and good tips for you guys. So we're gonna get into it. Here's our 10 tips for cruising.
Cruise hacks, if you will.
Let's go. Number one, this starts before you even get onto the boat, and this was something that was very, very confusing to us.
The whole boarding process, once we got there, was super smooth, but there's a bunch of things you have to do to prep for it. Check in online and you can pick boarding time slot.
This is important because we know some people that missed their cruise.
Yeah.
Because they thought, oh, if it says the cruise is leaving at 4, like I can get there just a little before 4 and get on the boat and we're good to go.
Nope, the boat was actually like pulling away as they got there. Our boat left a little bit early. It's kind of fun because everything's open on the boat.
Yeah, they had lunch out that you could eat. The pools were open. Like everything was there. You could get settled, kind of explore the ship. It was great.
Yeah, so show up early.
Number 2, bring carry-on luggage. If you can, which I know if it's a really long cruise, this is gonna be a little bit harder, but if you can, just pack in a carry-on. It is so much easier. You can get on the boat easier, you can get off the boat faster because you can just take that luggage with you. If you have bigger luggage, then you check it and someone will bring it to your room, and then the night before you get off the boat, you'll put it outside in the hall and someone will take it and you'll get it once you debark. Disembark. They are really great with it. It's a smooth process either way, but we found we were able to get on and off way easier and way faster if we just had our carry-on luggage that we were able to just keep with us. Number 3.
Experienced cruisers, I'm sure, know this, but we are novices.
We didn't know this.
Yeah. We learned that you can bring your own drinks on board. Sodas, not
non-alcoholic drinks, yeah.
You can bring your own sodas, but they have to be in cans. Most people were just bringing in like a 12-pack of Coke or something. Sodas are one of the few things that actually cost money.
At least on Carnival, it was a 12-pack per passenger was allowed. Yeah. So you could each bring that many. I don't drink pop, but...
We could have brought 24.
We could have brought 24.
If you want soda, it's a way cheaper way to do it.
Yes, then you don't have to pay for the drink program on board. Number 4, excursions and port days. This is something that we found not many people did, at least that we were noticing on our ship. Book your excursions before you get on the boat. And do your research for your port days so you understand the city a little bit more. You already kind of have an idea of what you want to do around, where you want to go, what you want to see. A lot of times the ports are very overwhelming because there's all of these people trying to sell you things and it's just blah, blah, blah.
Wi-Fi is not free on cruise ships usually. Do all the research with the fast internet at your house and just have a plan before you go.
The excursion we booked by ourselves, not through the cruise line before we left, was what, a quarter of the price of what we would have had to pay if we booked it on the ship.
The price for 2 of us was a third of the price for 1 person if you bought it on the ship. So it was a sixth. And we literally did the exact same excursion because we were going with our tour group and we saw a tour group from our boat like doing the same thing.
Number 5, entertainment. Oh my goodness, there are so many activities, so many shows, so much music, just so much going on.
We were shocked at the caliber of the entertainment.
Everything was so fun, so good, and so many people just sat out by the pool and didn't actually go and do any of it. Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
There's activities for you to do. We did towel folding, which there's mostly children there with their parents, but we had a blast. Yeah. Improv shows, there's dance classes, there's workout classes, there's trivia days, there's so much, and then shows every single night that are amazing. Yeah. So they give you a list of all the activities every single day in your room. Read it, go through, mark the things that you want to do, and do them.
And there's also an app that you can download on your phone that will show you when everything's happening.
Number 6.
Enjoy the food.
It's a magical place. I don't think we were hungry.
Ever.
Ever.
Nope. I wasn't hungry when I went to bed. I wasn't hungry when I woke up. But I kept eating.
Yep. because the food is so good.
You can get pizza 24 hours a day on our boat, which was pretty awesome.
Enjoy all of the food. Buffets, there's sit-down restaurants, there's brunch options, so many different choices. We suggest trying them all out. Yeah. Don't just stick to one thing because you know what's there. Try them all, and even in the buffet area, there were so many different choices. Even though we really liked one, we tried our best to kind of switch it up, try it all, and then if you don't like it, you can always go back to the one you liked. But there was never something we didn't like.
Yeah. One thing we really liked was in the sit-down restaurants, all the portions are pretty small, so that gives you the option to try 3 appetizers and 2 entrees. You don't have to worry about wasting stuff that way either.
Number 7.
This one is sort of tricky, because some places on the boat, the announcements are very clear and easy to hear. But in your cabin, the announcements are really quiet. You just have to really keep your ear out for the announcements, because they'll announce whatever's happening or make announcements about, hey, tomorrow we're doing this method of disembarking and you have to sign up for a time slot.
We were able to get off the boat at like 9 a.m. and some people had to wait until 1 p.m. to get off.
Pay attention. I mean, maybe you're not in a rush on a given port day, but if you are, definitely pay attention.
Number 8, bring a jacket.
Yeah, it actually can get kind of chilly, even if it's summertime. It can get kind of chilly because you're out on the ocean.
Especially in the evenings, you want a jacket so you can sit out on the deck and enjoy the beautiful ocean air without freezing to death.
Yep, do it.
Do it.
Yep, because you need it.
Number 9. This one's near and dear to his heart.
Yeah, I love jumping in water, if you didn't know by watching this YouTube channel.
Tip number 9, dive off the side of the boat.
No.
Don't do that.
We do not recommend. If you want to swim in the pool, go early.
And by early, we mean before lunch.
Yeah, you don't have to like wake up at 6 a.m. If you go at like 9 or 10 a.m., there's pretty much nobody in the pool. After lunch, good luck. There's space in the pool, but everybody's just standing there and it's kind of crowded.
And you can easily get a chair. Everything on the ship is so calm and quiet until about noon. And that's when kind of everyone wakes up and is doing things.
Even if you wake up early, hang out at the pool for a while, have lunch, and then take an afternoon nap rather than sleeping in, that's the way to do it.
And that leads us into tip number 10, the sleep. We had some of the best sleep of our lives on this cruise.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Just rocks you right to sleep.
It was so nice.
Are we rocking you guys to sleep right now?
The sleep was so good, and we were lucky we didn't ever feel seasick at all. Enjoy the morning, go take a nap. It's so convenient because your room is, what, 5 minutes from everything else?
Yeah.
So it's so easy, and it's just such a relaxing thing to do. A lot of things on the ship were open really late at night as well, so a lot of the shows go till later. You're up a little bit later, so that means you can
take a little nap.
Take some naps, and you're not gonna have issues falling asleep at night.
The interior rooms, even though you got no windows, it is like pitch black in there, so you can sleep so well. Cheap rooms are actually pretty nice.
All right, you guys, those are our 10 tips for cruising. If you've ever been on a cruise and have other tips to share, comment them down below. Or if you had one of these tips that you're like, whoa, didn't know that, let us know in the comments below. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up for us.
Woo!
You guys are great, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Beep, beep. Meep, meep. Yeah. Okay. This many. Bye. Vacation. See you later.
Oh.
I think so.
So save money so you can spend money. Bless me.
Nice work.
What am I saying?